Hi, my name is Svetlana and this is my partner Corey. We work in Chicago and we do a lot of work internationally and throughout America. We would like to share some of the latest work that we're doing.
This work is in relationship to the indigo and crystal children that are emerging on this world and helping with the shifting consciousness that's taking place. And it's specifically about the parents and the children and the relationship that they have. Parents, as they grow, they learn how to work with their consciousness very well. And it is an inaccurate assumption to believe that the consciousness of the child works in the same way that your consciousness works. And in fact, these children are coming through with a very incredible new design that needs to be approached and allowed in a different way than the consciousness of old that was seated here on earth, in the way that that was approached. And so these new approaches are very important in order to embody, to have a healthy and free-flowing relationship with your child, and to allow the consciousness and the love and the light that your child is to fully manifest, to fully be allowed the space to organically turn into and transform itself into what it is seated to do so.
Multi-generational relationships, partnerships, and connections become extremely important today when the earth is shifting into a totally new paradigm of connecting to humans and humans connecting to each other. And so if we look into traditional parenting approach, we learn who we are from our parents and then we transfer it to our kids. And we assume that because we are bigger and stronger and we have money and power, then we can dictate what's right for the kids. And then around 13 or 14, the kids grow up to the point where they do not want to take our dictatorship. And there is a little rebel, and then we lose the connection with the children. This is a very schematic and not necessarily universal parenting approach, but I know that many parents that I see in my practice went through that, and today there are kids who are 20, 25, 30, 40, do not have any connection with them, or have very, very small and insignificant connection. And you know this feeling when you call your child and they go, I don't know, and then they hang up and you don't really know what you talked about. So our work is about preventing that from happening and allowing everyone in that relationship to be big. The kids are just as big as you are, and the new kids, the star kids that are coming in, the rainbow kids and the crystal kids and the indigo kids, and you call them any way you want, I call them transitional kids, because they are showing us how to transition from the humans having human experience into spirits having spiritual experience called human playground.
These children are encoded with an appreciation for the groundwork that you laid through your evolution as a human being. And as you allow them their own personal contribution, it creates a meeting ground where they respect you and you respect them. You laid down a stepping stone and they stepped on it and are laying down the next. And when we inhibit the child's ability to lay down the next stepping stone, that's where the disconnection happens, because the child is protecting its life purpose, and which is to not be programmed from the ways of old, but to allow the way of new that's coming through.
And so what we do with our relationships, we worry. We worry about our kids. We want them to be safe, we want them to be warm and fed, and we want them to have great relationships. And so the feeling, the environment that we create for everyone is the worry environment, which is a very low vibrational quality of relationship. And so fear and worry and resentment and anger, because somebody does not listen to our advice, create an environment through which kids learn the parental love. And we say, we love you, but, and then after but, we explain why we are worried about them and why they should listen to our advice when they actually are here to explore, to play. Their spirits are huge, and because they're so huge, they need a lot of space to play. And our job is to create that environment that allows them to play. And that environment is environment of love, which is a very highly vibrational space. And love is all about I love you no matter what kind of games you choose, and I'm here to help you to choose a better game, but I'm here to allow that choice, not necessarily restrict your choices.
So come join us in a state of allowing, where we're going to let the tsunami of energy that's coming through these crystal children to just be allowed. You'd be surprised at what's available when you just stop resisting.